Hi, welcome to Exploring Languages and Cultures. I'm here to give you a quick recap on what we did today, Thursday, September 10th, in case you weren't able to be in class or you missed part of class. So, a big part of our class today was focused on talking about what kids eat for lunch at school in different cultures and what assumptions we make about other cultures' food and what assumptions they might make about our food and where they get that information. So, we looked at a series of slides showing images of lunches or school lunch trays from different countries in the world. And then we used an application called Poll Everywhere so that students could vote on which country they think had prepared each lunch. And as we went along, we discussed a little bit of different foods that were common in different regions and different clues we might have that would make us associate one plate with one country instead of a different country. And once we'd finished that, we talked about what our school lunches would look like to someone who's coming to America for the first time. And so students discussed the impressions a person might have who visited a cafeteria at their school and what they might assume about Americans and the way Americans eat from looking around at people's plates. We then did an activity where students Googled American food in and then the name of a country and just looked at the results that came up to answer a few questions. One of those was, what stereotypes of American food does that country have? We also looked at what American restaurants are popular in that country. What foods does that country think are American, but that are not necessarily common in America? And what impression does that country seem to have of Americans in the American diet? And so we briefly looked at those results and talked about those things. And then we moved on. And the second thing we did today was just a little tour of Schoology so that students would feel more comfortable. So I'm going to move on and I'm going to walk you through some screenshots of our Schoology pages so that you can navigate better. All right, so let's go into our classroom. The first thing we see up here is these 4 buttons, Germany, France, Spain, and China. If you click on one of those buttons, that will take you to a folder that has all the materials and resources for that language. We're going to be starting out with German on Monday, and so everything we do related to German will be posted in that folder and organized by date. If you go down, you'll see a folder that says Start Here, first week of school, right under the announcement. Everything we do this week is going to be in that folder. So moving forward, if you need to go back to something, or if you've missed a class and you need to find out what you missed, anything from Tuesday through Friday this week is going to be in that Start Here folder. If you clicked on this sidebar, Materials on the left, that would take you to these same folders. All right, let's go to our next slide. So here's our Start Here, and we have the code for our Google Meet. If you've been having trouble finding the code, there it is. You need to have a travel guide for this class that will have a little packet that will take you through what we're doing with each language. You should have picked one up at the school pickup day, but if you were not able to do that, click on the blue This, and that will take you to the packet so that you can print your own. All right, inside the Start Here folder, you see this. And actually, I've organized this a little bit more since we had class today, and I've made folders so that each day has its own folder. So day 1, September 8th, day 2, September 10th, and so on. But this looks a little different. This is the teacher view, not the student view, but that's okay. Everything you need is in here. You'll just need to open it up. And that is our last slide. Thank you for watching. You do not have any homework to complete right now as long as you've done this Getting to Know You survey. I hope I'll see you in class tomorrow. Thank you.